A simple act of kindness, a shared moment of empathy, or a single tie passed from one hand to another. These gestures may appear fleeting, almost trivial when viewed in isolation. Yet, much like the gentle flutter of a butterfly's wings, their impact can resonate across continents and through time, setting in motion a chain of events far greater than the initial act. This is the essence of the butterfly effect of compassion, the profound principle that even our smallest gestures of kindness possess the power to create far-reaching and transformative consequences. One child's spontaneous decision to share a treasured tie can ignite a spark of joy, forge the foundation of a lifelong friendship, and quietly inspire a cascade of similar generous acts. Over time, these individual sparks of compassion begin to connect and intertwine, weaving a vibrant and resilient tapestry of human connection that strengthens our communities, elevates our collective spirit, and subtly but surely reshapes the world we all share. The power of this phenomenon lies not in grand, orchestrated events, but in the seemingly insignificant moments that populate our daily lives. These are the everyday acts that matter, the small decisions that become the building blocks of a more compassionate society. Consider the simple act of a child sharing a toy on a playground. It's more than just a momentary transaction. It's a lesson in empathy, a demonstration of trust, and an invitation to connect. Think of a neighbor who takes a few minutes to help carry groceries for an elderly resident. A small investment of time that communicates care, respect, and a sense of shared responsibility. Imagine the ripple effect of a genuine compliment given to a colleague who is struggling, a few words that might just be the encouragement they need to persevere through a difficult day. These actions, holding a door open, offering a listening ear, or leaving a positive comment online, are the quiet engines of social change. They are accessible to every single one of us, requiring not wealth or status, but merely a moment of awareness and the willingness to act. Each choice to be kind, no matter how small, adds another thread to the growing fabric of a more caring world, proving that true impact is often born from the humble, everyday gestures we might otherwise overlook. The immediate and most palpable impact of these small acts is felt at the individual level, where a single moment of kindness can profoundly alter the course of someone's day, their choices, and even their entire outlook on life. A person engulfed in a cloud of stress and anxiety might find their emotional storm calmed by the unexpected warmth of a stranger's smile. That brief, simple connection can serve as a powerful reminder that they are not alone, breaking through the isolation that so often accompanies personal struggle. For someone grappling with self-doubt, a sincere compliment about their work or character can be the very catalyst that shifts their perspective, reinforcing their value and reigniting their confidence. This single act can empower them to take a risk they were hesitant about, to pursue a goal they felt was out of reach, or to simply face the rest of their day with renewed strength. The ripple effect on an individual is not just about a fleeting mood boost. It's about altering the trajectory of their thoughts and actions. The person who receives kindness is often more likely to pay it forward, creating a virtuous cycle where one positive interaction inspires another, demonstrating how a single, compassionate gesture can become a turning point in someone's personal journey. When these individual acts of kindness are repeated and multiplied throughout a neighborhood, a school, or a workplace, they begin to shape the very character of the community itself. The cumulative impact of countless small, positive interactions is what builds stronger, more resilient communities. In a neighborhood where people regularly check on one another, offer to help with small tasks, and greet each other with warmth, a powerful sense of trust and social cohesion emerges. This environment doesn't happen by accident. It is cultivated through the consistent practice of small-scale compassion. When challenges rise, such as a natural disaster, an economic downturn, or a local crisis, these communities are better equipped to respond collectively. The pre-existing bonds of trust and reciprocity mean that neighbors are more likely to share resources, offer support, and work together towards a common solution. This collective resilience is the direct result of a culture where small kindnesses are the norm, not the exception. The repeated, small actions of individuals weave a safety net of human connection, transforming a simple collection of houses into a true community where people feel seen, supported, and unified. This beautiful, cascading effect of compassion does not stop at the boundaries of our local communities. It possesses the incredible potential to connect to and influence global change. While the link between sharing a toy in a local park and solving large-scale global issues might seem tenuous, it is fundamentally real. The values we cultivate in our immediate circles, empathy, generosity, and mutual respect, are the very same values required to address complex global challenges like poverty, conflict, and environmental degradation. When a culture of kindness takes root locally, it shapes the consciousness of the next generation of leaders, innovators, and global citizens. A child who learns the importance of sharing and empathy on the playground is more likely to grow into an adult who advocates for fair trade, supports humanitarian aid, or works towards diplomatic solutions to international disputes. Local acts of kindness contribute to a broader cultural shift, normalizing compassion and making it a societal expectation. As these values spread from one community to another, they create a global undercurrent of empathy, influencing policy, inspiring international cooperation, and fostering a shared sense of responsibility for our planet and for each other. In this way, every local act of kindness is a quiet vote for a better world, contributing to a larger social and cultural tide that has the power to enact meaningful, lasting change on a global scale. This inspiring narrative is not merely wishful thinking. It is increasingly supported by a robust body of scientific and psychological research. Studies in the fields of neuroscience and positive psychology have consistently demonstrated the tangible benefits of kindness for both the giver and the receiver. When we perform an act of kindness, our brains release a cocktail of beneficial chemicals, including oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which promotes social bonding and trust. We also experience a release of dopamine, leading to a feeling known as the helper's high, a state of euphoria and well-being. This suggests that compassion is not just a moral virtue, but a biological imperative that is deeply rewarding. For the receiver, kindness has been shown to lower blood pressure, reduce stress and anxiety, and boost the immune system. Psychologically, receiving an unexpected act of kindness reinforces feelings of social connection and worth, combating loneliness and depression. This scientific validation underscores a profound truth. Compassion is a mutually beneficial exchange. The act of giving nourishes the giver, while the act of receiving heals and uplifts the recipient, creating a powerful, self-perpetuating cycle of well-being that ripples through our social networks. Therefore, we are all invited to become active participants in this beautiful chain of compassion. The encouragement is simple: start small, but start now. You don't need a grand plan or significant resources to make a profound difference. The most impactful actions are often the most accessible. Make it a practice to offer a genuine compliment to a colleague or a cashier. Take a moment to truly listen to a friend or family member without distraction. You can leave a positive review for a small business you appreciate, donate a book you finished to a community library, or simply smile at the people you pass on the street. These are practical, tangible ways you can begin to sow seeds of kindness in your own daily life. Each of these small, intentional acts is a pebble drop into the pond of humanity. You may not see the full extent of the ripples you create, but you can trust that they are expanding outward, touching lives, and contributing to a current of positive change. The beauty lies not in grand gestures, but in the subtle, often unseen ways our actions echo through the lives of others.